Another day, another WikiLeaks. These are emails stolen from Clinton campaign chairman John Podesta, an in-kind contribution to the Trump campaign, almost certainly from the Russians, at least according to U.S. intelligence agencies. Today, Donald Trump seized upon one email suggesting the Clinton campaign had an inside source at the U.S. Department of Justice. Specifically, Assistant Attorney General Peter Kadzik. The hacked email showed he sent Podesta an email on his private account with the subject line, "Heads up." This as President Obama weighs in for the first time on the FBI reviewing new emails pertinent to Hillary Clinton's private server. CNN's Jim Sciutto brings us this report.
Wading into what could be the defining issue of the 2016 election, today President Obama sharply criticized FBI Director Comey's decision to alert Congress of new emails potentially relevant to the Clinton email investigation. Speaking to Now This News, Mr. Obama implied Director Comey violated standing FBI norms.
I do think that there is a norm that, when there are investigations, we don't operate on innuendo. We don't operate on incomplete information. We don't operate on leaks.
Today, Donald Trump, however, taking aim at the Department of Justice, alleging a conflict of interest in an email between Clinton campaign chair John Podesta and Assistant Attorney General Peter Kadzik regarding the Clinton email investigation.
Now today, in a newly released email through WikiLeaks again, we learned that Kadzik was feeding information about the investigation into the Clinton campaign, and that Kadzik said, quote, "It will be a while before the State Department posts the emails. Additional chances for mischief." These are the people that want to run our country, folks.
He's referring to this email, stolen by Russia and released by WikiLeaks today, which shows Kadzik, DOJ's chief lobbyist on the Hill, using a private email address to communicate with Podesta. Kadzik writes, quote, "There is an HJC oversight hearing today where the head of our civil division will testify, likely to get questions on State Department emails. Another filing in the FOIA case went in last night or will go in this AM, indicates it will be a while, 2016, before the State Department posts the emails." The question, was this a conflict of interest? Meanwhile, Comey continues to come under fire from Democrats and some Republicans for releasing investigation details so close to Election Day. Growing on Tuesday as the FBI released documents related to a 15-year-old investigation of Mark Rich, a friend of Bill Clinton, who was pardoned by the former president when he left office. The FBI insists the documents were released automatically to comply with a FOIA request.
So was the Podesta-Kadzik email a conflict of interest? To be clear, the Hill hearing schedule would have been public. The FOIA issue was the subject of a court filing, which also would have soon been made public. However, Kadzik used a personal email to communicate with someone who was not even a party to that FOIA lawsuit, someone who happened to be a former client. May not have been illegal, but was it too close for many Americans, unseemly, perhaps unethical? Certainly a fair question there. I should say, Jake, we've reached out to both the DOJ and the Clinton campaign for comment on this. Both of them are declining to comment.